Let me welcome you, Kerala Blasters, Season 7 Matchday -1 press conference. So we have our head coach, Coach Kibu, and one of our captains, Costa, is there. So as a request, to all of you, could you please mute, except those who would like to ask the question, so that everybody can hear. Yeah, the floor is open for the questions.
Shall I start?
Yeah.
So this question goes to Kibu Vicuna. ATK Mohun Bagan has a set team from the last season with which they won the ISL, whereas Blasters have a relatively newer squad. So do you think that will affect Blasters in any way?
Good afternoon. Well,
Good afternoon.
But you are right. ATK is a team that is almost the similar team than last season. They have and they are the former champions. So they were the best team last season in ISL. They have a very good team, even with they signed very good players this season. And for us, of course, we are happy with the team we have. We are training well. I'm happy. The coaching staff also is happy with the things that we are seeing in the training sessions. But yes, we are a new team, but we are going to do our best tomorrow, and we want to compete well in tomorrow's match against ATK.
Thank you. I have another question. Kerala Blasters have struggled in the goalkeeping department since a couple of seasons, and this year too the team has signed keepers who are not much experienced. So what's the reason behind that?
The experience you are taking when you are playing. We have very very good goalkeepers. We have Albino, we have Prasukan, we have Bilal Khan, and also we have Mohit. We are happy with the goalkeepers we have, and they have a very very big competition between them to get the first place the team. So we will see how the things are going, but in this moment we are very very happy with them.
Okay. What do you have to say about the captaincy rotation policy, and what were the reasons behind electing Jesel, Sido and Costa as the three captains for Kerala Blasters FC?
Okay. I always, for me, the opinion of the players is very important in terms of which player they want that they are going to be the representatives of the team. No? So we ask them, and Sergio, Costa, and Jesel, and I also agree that they have, from different questions, they have the possibility to be very good captains, and now we are going to decide. Each of everyone can be the captain in the team, but they are going to be the group of captains representing the team.
Okay, thank you. That'll be all for Kibu. If Costa is present, I'd like to talk to him. Is Costa present?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so Costa, considering the experience you bring onto the table, who are some of the younger talents in the team that has impressed you?
Well, I have had this question before. Basically, when I come here, I'm not trying to look and pick out individuals. I look at the team as a whole, and from what I have seen, basically all the youngsters, they are so enthusiastic, and they are full of energy. They really want to learn what the coach is teaching them, which is a new style of of playing, what I see. So I would say that basically all the youngsters, they are enthusiastic and they are full of energy, and it's brings good.
Yes, please go ahead, Nikolai.
My question is for Coach Kibu. Hi, Coach. How are you? It's Nikolai from ISL Media.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Coach. Nice to meet you. My question is, after the merger, there was a lot of talk who would be made new coach of ATK and Mohun Bagan. Eventually, Antonio Habas was chosen, but it could have been you. So emotionally, how much are you looking forward to facing your former employers? And my second question is, now having made the jump from the I-League to the ISL, do you feel that you have a bigger point to prove, not just to ATK Mohun Bagan, but to the rest of the teams in the league as well?
Okay. First question. I always will have very good sentiments with Mohun Bagan because I was there one season. They treat me fantastic, very well. I have a lot of friends there in the board, the members of the club, supporters, etc. But I'm very happy to be in Kerala Blasters. I'm going to do my best. The people also receive me very well. I have a very good relation with all the staff of the club. We are starting. We are trying to create a good team. We are going to try to play good football, and this is the most important. Tomorrow is only the first game because sometimes when you are playing the first game, it looks like that is one final, no? And after the game of tomorrow, we will have unless 19 more matches and hopefully more.
Yeah. Coach, coming to the second question, now having moved from the I-League, do you feel like there's more pressure, more expectations because you're taking charge of a team that has a bigger fan base, and now you've come with quite a reputation having won the I-League? So do you feel you have a bigger point to prove?
Yes, always in football you have pressure as a coach. Pressure of the results, pressure of the expectations. It's a different league. Also, last season was a tough league. It's true that the level of the coaching staff, of the players and the clubs is very even. It's going to be every game is going to be very tough. But also, we have confidence that we are working well. I have confidence in the whole team. I have confidence in the way we are training, and hopefully, everything right.
Thank you.
Good.
Hello.
Please unmute and ask.
So, hi Kibu, this is Rishi from the Nutmeg Assist.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. So my question for you is that a month back, I heard it was reported that Sanjoy Sen from ATK Mohun Bagan, the assistant coach, he expressed some concerns regarding the training in the facilities provided in Goa. So how was your experience with Kerala Blasters? Because of the pandemic, it has been locally settled in Goa, right? So how was your experience with Kerala Blasters?
Okay. Of course, we are in a but not only here in India and not only here in Goa, in all over the world. Sorry.
No. You can continue, sir. No, it's another discipline.
But we are with the facilities we have. We have a good ground to train. Only 15 minutes by bus. The beach is in good condition, so we have everything. We train well. Excuse me, but I heard a lot of voices and I cannot talk. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
now it's fine. Sorry, sorry. Now it's fine.
So I'm saying that we are everything is fine. It's true that, for example, the preseason is a little bit short. We would like, especially in a new team, we would like to train more because, for example, we have players that they already ended the quarantine three days ago. But every team has his own problems. No complaints, no excuses. We're happy to start the league again, and everyone is doing an effort trying to start the league, the clubs, the players, the coaching staffs, etc.
So it is very different from the leagues that we have played so far, right? Because of the pandemic, especially we are situated around inside Goa itself. There are no home and away advantages, and there will be no fans. So how has it been for Kerala Blasters? How are Kerala Blasters preparing to tackle these issues altogether?
Okay, for us, for sure, it's a handicap because we have a fantastic fan base. And they are helping us in every game very much, no. So for us, it's a bad point, but for sure we are going to feel the support of all our fan base during the games and during the season.
My next question is to Nhamoinesu. Costa Nhamoinesu. You have come all the way from Zimbabwe to play for a team like Kerala Blasters. What motivated you for the move? What was the motivation behind the move to Kerala?
Yeah, so after my contract finished in Prague, so I still felt that I have what it takes, to still play football at higher level, So I said, when you play football at higher level for some time, you develop that hunger inside of you. You want that vibe always to perform on top, So when I realized the ambition of the club, Kerala Blasters, what they want to achieve, and also the type of fans, the vibrant fans that they have, then I realized that, this is a place that could feed my hunger, my vibe to compete for something tangible. And also the fact that, the coach that I worked with before is also part of the team. It also made things easy for me.
So, what is your individual expectation for this season? What would you feel would be a very good achievement after coming to India for this season? Maybe at the end of the season, what would you feel would be a very good achievement for you with this team?
Well, for me, I always want to take things step by step, So I always want to look at the battle which is ahead, So, for example, now we are talking about the game tomorrow, and all focus is on the game tomorrow, Not thinking about how the season is going to end or how the other games are going to be. All focus is just on the next game, and we've been working on training, and we will try to, implement what we've been doing. So for me, a good achievement will be to win the next game. That's how I'm taking it.
Thank you. That's it from me.
Coach, hello. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hi, Coach. Good afternoon, Coach. How are you, Coach?
Everything fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Coach, getting to the point, my question is, while we discussed just a few minutes back that ATK Mohun Bagan have retained most of the squad from the ATK side that won the title last season, while Kerala Blasters have undergone a lot of changes. So do you think that can be an advantage for you with the element of surprise in your package? That Kerala Blasters might put out an element of surprise because it's not a known enemy for them. And my second question is that this is a clash of the champion coaches of last season. How do you look at that? Kibu Vicuna versus Antonio Lopez Abbas, champion coaches from Indian football's last season. So how do you look at that?
Okay, your first question. I think that you can see the picture from both sides. No, for one side they have the experience, they already play together at least one season together with the same coach and with success. And on the other hand, we are a new team that we are starting, and I don't know if they are in football. They are not a lot of surprises. No, you can change the formation, you can change the shape, but more or less the teams they have the same style, and that's all. And the second question is tomorrow is Mohun Bagan, ATK Mohun Bagan, Kerala Blasters, nothing more. The main actors of the team always are the players.
Okay. Thanks, Professor.
Coach.
Yeah, who is that?
Can you hear me?
Hi, Richie, can I ask a question? Martin here.
Go ahead, Martin.
Yeah, this is a question for both the coach and the captain as well. I just wanted to know, see, this will be a league that, unlike any other, you must have participated because you have to be in a biosecure bubble. There won't be any fans. You have to be in your rooms all the time. Only time you go out would be for training. So, do you think that this will be probably the toughest league for you because you only have football to focus on because you go for training, and maybe when the tournament starts you will only be playing in the matches, and then you will be coming back to your rooms. So let's say like a defeat might affect the players more than maybe some other in other circumstances where in normal circumstances. So how do you think how do you prepare mentally, because it might be very difficult for players as well, because they don't really have anything else to focus on other than what is happening on the football pitch. So how do you look at it, and do you think the mental aspect of that also needs to be focused on?
Please, Costa.
Yeah, so exactly like you said, it's a different situation, different setup altogether than normally what we're used to. And yeah, you're right. Everything now it's more about the mental aspect. Yeah, I know. We players, and then the physical aspect of us is also demanded. But now we have to be strong mentally, and we already know the situation which is at hand. And like the coach said before, we are not trying to look at excuses. So we are only trying to look to work with what is available for us. So, for example, yesterday, we had some activity between us after dinner. Whichever room we are allowed to use, or whichever space, we just try to use it like that. And what happens after that, nobody knows, because nobody knows what the future holds. So basically, we are only just looking to work with what we have, whatever is available for us, whatever we can access, and we will see where it takes us, because that's what we have. So we stick to that. That's how I feel.
Coach,
Thank you, Costa.
Yes.
Richie, may I? Arun?
Yeah, please. Arun.
Hello, coach. This is Aaron George from the Times of India.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yeah, hi, coach. Good afternoon, coach. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Good. Thank you. Coach, my question is, you have made a couple of included a couple of experienced campaigners in your side, including Costa. At the same time, you have inherited a bunch of youngsters. Let's say Sahal Abdul Samad, KP Rahul, Prashant, Jigson, a couple of enterprising youngsters who will be looking forward to establishing themselves, not just as players, but also as in your squad, but as good players for potential candidates for the Indian team, the national team. So how much of a challenge is it for you to incorporate them straight into the 11, or will you be what sort of philosophy would you be adopting in terms of including youngsters in the side? Do you think they would need to be eased into the setup, or have they shown you enough to warrant a place right from the start, to be first level players, to be the ones around whom the team is built? Or do you think these kind of youngsters need more time to earn their place or earn their trust to be regulars?
Okay. I'm not used to see the age in the passport of the players. We are training in the training session. We are playing games, and the player that I feel that he suits the team and they take advantage of the chances they have. They are going to play. It's right. You are right. We have good young players. Also, we have good players with experience, and we are trying to create the balance. And as I said before, for me the age is not the most important, no. But for sure, we have young players with potential, and they have to, as all the players, they have to improve, to grow up daily and to be better. The objective always is to be today better than yesterday.
All right, Ernest, thank you. And if I may, I have just one last question, and it's regarding your goalkeeping department. You have at least a pair of really exciting goalkeepers. Nobody is like a celebrity. They are equally good, I might say, if I may. But have you fixed on a number one on your side, like whom you might say he's going to be my number one, or is it going to be a rotation between goalkeepers, as we see a lot more nowadays in leagues around the world? Or are you going to stick to one goalkeeper, and who is it going to be?
We have four number ones.
Choice.
We have four number ones. We have four goalkeepers. We are working with them since the beginning. We are happy with the way they are training with the goalkeeper coach Yusuf. They are performing well in the friendly games. So, but of course we have to choose one for unless to tomorrow's match, and that's all. No, we are, as Costa said before, we are only focused in the first game.
Thank you, coach. I appreciate it.
Please note, we have 5 more minutes. Please ask.
The chief, the standby from the Hindu.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello. Coach, would you call this your toughest assignment? Because and also since a lot of players, even last week you had mentioned that 2 players were still in the quarantine. So would you say that the team is fully fit? What exactly is the team? Is the fitness issue of the team? Like, are all the players fit there?
The players, we are in different situations, different plans, no? Because some of the players have started the 9th of October, first training outside. I mean, because we are training since 2 months ago, but by video call inside. In every country, different situations. Some players could run outside, and other ones, because of the quarantine, they couldn't go outside. But here in Goa, some players started before, especially the Indian players. Then some of the foreigners arrived. First, Sergio Tidoncha and Vicente. Then Costa and Gary. The fifth one was Bakari 10 days ago, and then on Monday Facundo and Jordan Murray went out. So they are in different conditions, but okay, we are ready to play tomorrow.
Also, one more question, Coach. We have 3 captains in the team. Why this? Why do you have 3 captains? Like, could this lead to some confusion? Like, is there some confusion there? Like,
It's not to be captain is not only to have the armband in your arm. No, it's a question of be representative of the team on and off the field. And I like always that to have 3-4 captains. At the moment we have 3, and perhaps in the future we will add another one with the time.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hi, Rishi.
Can I go?
Can I ask one?
Yeah.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Coach. Nishant here from Goal.com. I hope you're well. Best wishes for the season. And I just want to start off by asking, sometimes because last season also Kerala Blasters had their pre-season cancelled, they'd come back home. And Elko Shatri, the previous coach, said that pre-season, having a short pre-season, did take a toll on the players. And it took the team to, settle in. I mean, they took a few games to settle in. I mean, this season is the most forced reason because of the pandemic. So you have not had much friendlies also. So I just want to ask if do you expect the players to be a bit rusty, and do you expect them to take some time to settle in and get to full match fitness? Because I've heard coaches say that recovery is also as important as training. So do you think they have had this sort of period to recover and get to full match fitness, or do you think it might take them a few minutes on the pitch?
Okay, thank you. The precision was like it was. Of course, it's better to have a longer precision with more friendly games, with more time, and also especially with these foreign players that they came later because of the visas, etc. They need more time. The whole team needs more time, not only physically, tactically as well. No, to have the same idea, to create a style, etc. For sure, we are going to be better next month than today, and we are going to be better in 2 months than in 1 month. I'm sure about that. But now we are going to give our 100% right now, and I think that this 100% is going to be less than our 100% in the future in 1 or 2 months.
Yeah, thank you, Coach. Thank you.
We have time for last one question.
Yeah.
Richie, can I ask you?
Prasenjit?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so this question is for Coach Kibu Vicuna. So what I want to ask you is, like someone asked before, there are a lot of youngsters in the side this year. So on one side you have players like Bakari Kone and Costa himself guarding the back line. Kerala didn't have the most successful season in terms of defense last year. So how do you see someone like Nishu Kumar faring this season? He is only 22, had a good couple of seasons at Bengaluru, and now he is here. So how do you see him faring this season?
Hello, Coach.
Hello.
if the coach isn't available, can I ask one last question to Costa?
Yeah. Just give a
So,
second. Give a second to
sure.
coach. Costa, please go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
So the squad has been practicing for around a couple of weeks now, and many players did come in late. So how are you feeling about the opener tomorrow? How are you feeling ahead of the opener tomorrow?
Well, in football, you always need time for everything. You need time for combination. You need time to create that chemistry in the team. This is the normal occurrence in football. But in this season, and I think worldwide, the football for me has already changed. Because football without fans, football with a short period of pre-season and limitations in terms of recovery and stuff like that. So football has changed. So now we looking at it differently. And as you say, it will take. We need some time to create, let's say, good, proper combinations. Like the coach said, that he believes that we will be better in 1 month than we are today. But we are not having that as an excuse. We just keep focused and work with what we've been doing at training, and then we are going to take that in the game. That's our focus for the game.
Thank you so much, and all the best for the game tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Richie bhai, can I ask one question to Costa?
Yeah, go ahead.
Costa, you have played at the highest level. You have played for some top clubs. But in terms of adapting to the conditions in India, what are the things that you've had to adapt to over here? At least up until now, you haven't played any games so far. But let's say, for example, in terms of the climate or some playing infrastructure or things like that, what are the things that you've had to adjust? Because this will be a completely new experience for you.
Yeah, that's true. So we start with the food. I have had some couple of spicy dishes, but I still have to adjust. Originally where I come from, we don't use a lot of spices, and here I see that almost every day there are spicy dishes. So that's one thing I will have to adapt to. Of course, there are some without spices, but I will need to try. And then the climate, like you say, yes, it's hot, but it's a different type of hotness. It's so humid, and you are sweating a lot, losing a lot of fluid. So this is something that the body has to get used to. And yeah, we're training every day, so it's getting better. And then maybe I'm not sure how the condition of the pitch for the match is going to be like. I don't know if we are allowed to train there before the game or no. That we have to see. The training pitch is it's not that bad. It's a little bit different from what I have been playing before. So those are the things that I can talk about now. Otherwise, the rest is more or less similar. The guys, we travel together in the bus, and the people, the players are also, making jokes here and there. Sometimes I don't understand because they do it in the Indian language. But you can see from body language now that this is some funny stuff. So that one is okay. So basically those aspects I can talk about now.
Thank you, Costa. Thank you so much. I think.
Excuse me, because I had problems with the network and with the network and with the mobile, and if I can answer the question that the journalist made me before about Nisu Kumar, I want to say that Nisu is an important player for us. He performed very well last seasons. We are very happy that he joined us, and we expect that he's going to play a good season for us as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Coach. I wish you all the best for tomorrow. And thank you so much for everyone who took time to join. And we're just closing. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. All the best for the game tomorrow.
All the best
Thank
for
you.
tomorrow.
Bye.
All the best for tomorrow, sir.